Warzone 2 is here. I just played for the last 16 hours, so let's talk about it. Starting off with the pros and my initial first impressions of Warzone 2, I think it's great. I would give, honestly, the game a 7 or 8 out of 10, and I'll explain to you guys why I'm leaving, I guess you could say, 2 negative tick points in the future. First of all, I think that the map is amazing. When I was flying around different locations, landing at different places, it gave me Verdansk vibes like crazy. I honestly think that the devs and Infinity Ward and all of them plan to make a map like Verdansk, because I know that a lot of people, I was not one of those people, but a lot of people wanted to bring back Verdansk and kind of wanted that nostalgia type of vibe, and I feel like that's what we got with Al Mazrah. There was loot referring and kind of regarding to where or what location you're at, meaning if you are landing at a medical building or a building that's like a hospital, you're gonna find a lot of medical supplies in that building. That could be stims, that could mean heartbeats, things like that. If you go to gas stations, you can find money, you can find ammo, and it seems like, which I personally like, based on where you are on the map, that kind of reflects the loot that will be there. So you'll find cash registers and gas stations which have money. One downside that I am seeing with Al Mazrah is the pacing. Now, I'm gonna kind of give this a negative tick point. A con of the game is that the pacing with this map feels a lot slower. Now, there is 150 players right now, and I'll go into later how I feel about the servers and how that's been going, but there's currently 150 players, and I think the map would flow much better with 200. You guys know how large this map feels. I have landed at a ton of different places, POIs, rotation, zones, things like that, and there was honestly stretches of the game where I was just in a vehicle driving around trying to find people, and I feel like that could honestly just be a first day thing, but if that pacing stays like that, I would really like to see some changes, even more, add 50 players to get to that 200 player mark. Next topic I want to touch onto is loadouts and guns. Now, I know a lot of people are very confused on what's going on with loadouts. I've seen questions, Joe, what the heck? Is there loadouts in the game? Do I have my guns? Do I have loadout guns? Yes and no. So currently in Warzone 2, there is one free loadout that drops. Now that drops at, I believe, anywhere after the 3rd zone, which is kind of weird. I know it would drop at kind of a specific time in the 3rd zone, then sometimes it wouldn't, and then it would wait to the 4th or 5th, and it was just kind of awkward, and I really think that they need to do some QOL or quality of life changes with this loadout. I really do like that they did bring back loadouts, which is great, but there is another feature where you can get guns in buy stations. So if you guys run up to a buy station, open it up, you can tap on the weapons icon and buy your gun for $5,000. Now, the gun that you buy will then put your attachments that you have in your loadouts onto that gun. So what I've seen a lot of people do is they will go at the beginning of the game, buy one of their favorite primary weapons, SMGs, snipers, and then later grab a high alert class or something like that on the loadout when it drops. Now, if you're playing on a team and somebody hits the loadout from your team, or another team hits the same loadout as you were gonna hit, the loadout disappears on the map. Now, it only disappears on your HUD and map on the top left, but it's technically still there if you haven't grabbed your loadout yet. And I really don't like that, because then you have to kind of memorize exactly where all the loadouts drop instantly, because if you don't and you aren't paying attention, when other teams hit those loadouts that you were going to, they disappear, which means you're gonna spend a lot of time kind of looking around and not looking for enemies. And I think that having more guns on ground loot and not having just an instant loadout for everybody is a positive. I personally like this change because I think there's more of a skill gap with using ground loot weapons or kind of lootable weapons than just getting your loadout instantly. And most of the time, people wouldn't even bother fighting until they had their loadout weapons. In Warzone 2, it's completely different. To wrap up the video, I want to touch on a couple QOL or quality of life changes that I would personally love to see. Let me know what you guys think of these and kind of reflect on what I'm saying. The first one being the improvements to the buy station and looting and backpacks. Now, I know a lot of people are confused about the backpacks and looting, and I feel like we had a pretty good system with Warzone 1 with kind of the splatter loot when you kill somebody. Instead, now you have to go into a backpack and move things over to your backpack and things like that, and I feel like kind of that can be improved to be more efficient. When you obviously get a kill, you then go into the opponent's backpack that you killed. Another thing that I don't like is the buy station efficiency. Now, in Warzone 1, when you ran up to a buy station, you could hit that buy station kind of anywhere around the buy. So if you run up to a buy station, you could hit the side of the buy station and open up the buy station menu. Right now in the game, you have to run directly in front of the buy station to use it. Again, a small touch that I think they should change. One of my most voiced QoO changes is plating and running. I think that they should change. Obviously, they have nerfed movement a lot from Warzone 1. No more side canceling, no more B-hopping, no more sliding in general. But they also took out plating and running. And I feel like that really hurts the players that really have good finesse. And I will use the word movement, but really on how to engage and fight a team. So when you are obviously fighting a team and you get a knock and then you are going to push them or they broke you, as you're running away, you cannot plate. You are actually walking and plating. I feel like this could actually help yourself as a good player and to learn how to improve and things like that if they add back in running and plating. I think that is the #1 thing that bugs me the most. That is going to wrap up my first thoughts on Warzone 2. Again, let me know down below, guys, any opinion, what you guys think, kind of feedback. And this was basically, again, this was the first day. So we had the server issues, the problems overall. It's day 1. There's going to be issues, of course. I played the game for 16 hours, so this was kind of my initial thoughts of the game. This could change in the future, but let me know down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh, that's Pax, though. I don't have a shotgun in the goosh. I don't know.
Nice. Behind me. Up the hill.
I see.
Ahead of my
Guys, I
again.
bought a UAV. You ready? I'm about to use it, okay?
Oh.
You guys need it? You need the
Close
UAV?
on me. Close on me. No.
I'm trying to kind of watch over if I can.
Team on me. Hold up. I'm
Self if you...
I'm good.
Okay. I don't have plates. I can't even check my ammo. Which one preferred you?
I'll help you, Joe.
Okay.
Come on, for you, Joe.
Huge. The guy at the pillar on the left. I think it's hurt.
Yeah, one's a little deeper. I'm trying to help you, Joe.
Okay.
Is he ghosted? I don't see him. I saw shots. I got you. To your right. Cracked. 20.
I'm just gonna res here. Yep. Dead.
My
Huge.
God,
Good
I'm
shit.
popping off.
We got this.
Who the fuck took my gun?
Oh, nobody's been there in 2 years, brother.
What? Got on the radar. I think I got scammed by him.
Hey, there was one guy over here.
We got this.
Doug.
Yeah, there was. I saw him on the radar.
Shots in front of me
Scam.
somewhere.
I think that was him. Took it.
Oh,
I think he scammed me.
Guy in front of me.
Wait.
Should be more though, I think.
He could be on me, Doug.
Are you up or down?
In the
I'm
truck.
following the tunnel.
Going up.
Nah, I don't think so. This is not looted, actually. That is looted.
Come on, I'm getting scammed.
Yo, to right.
Hit.
Shots.
There's shots towards me over here.
Yo, I'm
Do I have any
on
nade?
board,
I have a nade.
Hurt.
Is this you
Multiple.
above me?
I'm scanning. I'm getting stutters.
I stunned or flashed
They're
it.
in the vehicle. They're in the vehicle. He's ran over
One.
somebody.
Fine, Anna. I'm on here.
I'm trying to need him. Light it up.
Bridge.
21
Vehicle below.
table. Take him out.
Let's go.
There's got. Oh
Across the
shoot.
bridge. Across the
Dead.
bridge. Across the bridge.
Yep.
I can't hit him.
I see him.
He's weak. I hit him again. He's 20.
Win the wager. I got
He's
it. Oh my
absolute.
God, you guys lasered him.
Oh, I just hit him 3 times with a sniper.
Our sniper's ass.
Oh, like 3 hit markers. No. His mic is horrible.
What?
Oh. Mic is caca.
Wait, it's one team left.
Guy up top. I think there's somebody up here. I don't even know if I pinned that, but
above you.
Yo, they're above me, guys. Multiple.
yeah.
I'm staying
Wait.
down. He does not know I'm here.
Come on, bro.
I'm taking my time.
Do I have
Can I
Daddy?
get some
Like, what
cover
is
fire?
this?
Oh my God. They put a recon, guys. It's a recon.
Oh my god.
I shot it. It knows I'm here.
How did I just do?
Throwing a smoke.
Oh, we're gonna get shot at. Okay, I gotta smoke.
See.
There's smoke
Coming.
with you.
Should we smoke close and push?
Yeah, I'm
Making it
smoke.
mixy.
They're coming.
Top roof.
Go.
Go. Team
Ow,
smoke.
ow, ow.
Gee, you have no
Shit.
plates.
Got one too.
Oh, 1v4.
Jumped out. Close to you.
I mean,
He's all dead.
What do you
Fuck.
He's on Joe in the building.
yeah. Nice.
G freaking G's, baby.
That's
Come
a
on.
heater right there. 20, 16, 14, 10.
How many kills did I have?
Jesus, count that. 60 kills. You broke the record.
That's a banger.
I didn't get rated challenge.
I have one favor to ask from you guys. One, if you guys would like to subscribe down below, be much appreciated. But let me know down below what you guys think and what is your first impressions of Warzone 2. Give me a couple pros, give me a couple cons, because I'm going to be responding to your guys' comments.